What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today it is the June wrap up with my cat as a special guest, but let's get started. The first book that I finished in June was Fake Skating. That book was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite out of Lynn Painter books, but I can't really say that much because I've only read Better Than Movies, Nothing Like the Movies, and then Fake Skating. So I've only read 3 of her books, so I can't really say for certain that I love her books, but I did love Better Than Movies, especially Nothing Like the Movies because of Wes, but okay, I fixed my lighting. It's way better now. After I finished Fake Skating, I finished Hunt the Villain. I finished it in audio, and I just got this like a few weeks ago from Target because of their sale, and so I'm annotating it. But I'm only this far through because I'm listening to the audiobook again as I annotate it. This book was fantastic. Okay, all of the Emma romances from Rena Kent have been spectacular so far. Kiss the Villain, God of Fury was a masterpiece. And I'm waiting for Kiss the Villain and God of Fury to come because I ordered it. But this book, I think my favorite character, it's really hard to say which one. Vaughn. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's difficult to say that if I love Vaughn or Julian more. Vaughn definitely has his characteristics that I love and don't love. Same as Vaughn. I love that Julian is like expressive of his love towards Vaughn, but I didn't love that he spoilers. I didn't love that he left him and just left him a note without actually talking to him, and then he got beat up by his dad. Vaughn, I love that like he's trying to set boundaries, but also he's setting them too much. Like he's doing it too much. I also love the ending. Oh my god. Husbands. Oh, and I love the dynamic between the two, that there's no top or bottom, that there's switches. Freaking love that. I love switches. I love them so much. After Hunt the Villain, there's some controversy between this book. Dinner Party by Freida McFadden. This is like literally really new. This came out this year. I'm not sure when exactly it came out, but it came out this year and I saw it on TikTok and I was like, oh, choose your own story. And so I read it. The endings are definitely really funny. One of them, again, spoilers, so skip ahead. I got married, or I fell in love with a werewolf. And then another ending, I fell in love with an abominable snowman. What is happening? This was so confusing, but it was so funny too. I did go through every single ending after I finished my first run through. I did die like 2 times my first run through, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, it was definitely a fun read, okay? It was a fun one. After I finished that, I finished this manga that I found at Goodwill, First Love Monster. This book was strange. This guy is supposedly a 5th grader, and the girl on the back is supposedly 15 or 16, one of them. And she ends up falling in love with him, but she doesn't know that it's a 5th grader. This does not look like a 5th grader. And all his friends look the exact same as him. These are his friends. Like, those don't look like 5th graders. What are we doing? And then his other friend actually looks like a 5th grader. This little guy. Like, that looks like a 5th grader. It was funny and weird at the same time. After I finished that one, I finished a surprisingly good read, Phantasma. First off, I didn't know that it was going to be a dark romance. I didn't know that there's going to be some smut in it. It was a fun surprise. A really fun surprise. It was really good for like one of my first fantasies that I actually finished. I'm surprised I even finished it. I was thinking of DNF in it, like, right here. Like, not even halfway through, but I was like, you know what? Because I looked through the pages, saw some smut, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep going, because that low-key motivated me to keep going. The storyline was really good. The plot twist at the end was a bit strange. Overall, I kind of didn't really get the premises of everything that was happening. The games in like Phantasma, which I'm pretty sure was like the King of Sin mentioned. But those were interesting to see. So it was a pretty interesting book. I don't think I'm gonna get the second one because I don't know. And I found this at Goodwill too. That was fun. Didn't really know what I was getting into when I first got it though. So after that, I finished an audiobook called Jessie. I kinda am trying to listen to all the audiobooks that Teddy Hamilton has narrated, and that one was also free on my Audible subscription, so it was interesting. The end kind of pissed me off because we didn't really get anything special. It was just more storyline. I thought it was going to be like the wedding or something, but no. The plot twist was kind of confusing at the end, that his brother was like getting money from these strangers that his brother didn't even know who they were and didn't know what's happened, but he just went along with it. After I finished Jessie, I finished Garen Park. Oh my god, I finished that in a day while I was playing like a library organization game on Roblox. This book was fantastic. I didn't love how we got so much arguing and fighting between what was his name, Maddox and Devin. Hated that. Love the brothers though, but the third book in that series is going to be between Maddox's brother and Devin's brother. Intersecting, or so I am going to listen to the rest of that series sometime, don't know when, but the second one is literally plot 62 or something, which is the plot that they got, or that Maddox bought for both of them. That is amazing planning. I did love that Devin went to Maddox to seek help after he ran away from his dad. That was amazing. And then he went to sleep and then he saw Maddox touching himself. That was crazy. I was like, oh, okay. And then they like showered together. Fantastic. Love that he went back to Maddox's house because he didn't really have anywhere to go. That was amazing. Next one, very interesting read, Breakaway. This is like the second book in like a series, but I don't really care. I found it at Goodwill. So this one was very easy to get into. This gave me very The Deal vibes. Like I felt this was something similar to that. It's coach's daughter romance, like friends to lovers kinda. She had some, what was it? Like some trauma before, and she had this list that she had to complete. And she completed it with Cooper, which is this guy right here. One of the nicknames that Cooper gave Penny, which is that her name, he called her Gummy Bear because she liked eating gummy bears. That was kind of interesting to see, but it was a very fun read. I love that. Next we have We Were Liars. This was low-key disappointing. I didn't really know what the fuck was going on halfway through. What the hell is this book about? This book says on Google that it's a thriller. I got no thrilling in it. I had no thrills. I had no chills up my spine with this book. I was just confused, concerned, and wanted the book to end because I did not know what the fuck was happening. I only picked this up at Target because of this show, and yeah. So I don't really know if I'm going to be able to decipher the book with the show because I don't really know what the fuck was happening here. I mean, some parts were interesting, some parts I didn't know what the hell was going on. Next we have Phantom Busters. Oh, this book was so good. I've been wanting to get into Phantom Busters since I saw it on TikTok a long time ago, and I thought it was an anime. It's not. It's supposed to be an anime sometime. So, found it. I only found the first 3 at Barnes & Noble, so there's 7 total, so I'm gonna have to find the others. But Phantom Busters was really fun. If you look at this cover, you would suspect that he is the main character. He's not. This guy is. He's the main character. I searched it up on Google. he does not look like a main character. He does. I did finish this in one day. All the mangas that I'm showing today, I finished in one day because, you know, mangas are freaking easy to read. After that, I finished volume 2 of Phantom Busters. I love the cover art. Like, just look at them. Like, they're so pretty. Also, why does he have like freaking buff ass veins? Like, oh my god, hello. Both of them are amazing. I still have to read the third one. I don't really know when I'm going to read it. After that one, I finished The Teacher. Holy shit, this book was fucking crazy. This is the best book that I've read of Frida McFadden so far. Oh my god, this has to be my favorite one. The plot twist in this was insane. I think I'm gonna put a screenshot of my review from Goodreads on here. After that, I finished my final book, The Mistake, which is the second after The Deal in the Off-Campus series. I do think The Mistake was way better than The Deal. I had to switch up my rating for The Deal. Last time it was 4 out of 5, so I switched it to 3 out of 5, and then The Mistake was 5 out of 5. I love the dynamic between Logan and Grace. I'm so pissed off that the Off-Campus like TV show is not gonna do the second season with The Mistake, but they're doing it with The Score. I don't get it. I don't get why they're not doing the book when this is like the second book of the series. Why are you skipping a book? Also, the actor of Logan is not going to be in season 2. So like, I'm confused on what season 2 is even going to be about. Is it just going to be with The Score? Like Allie and Dean? But how are they going to do Allie and Dean if Allie is connected to Hannah, Hannah's connected to Garrett, and Garrett's connected to all the other guys, and although Dean is connected with the other guys, so where's Logan gonna be? Is Logan gonna be like on vacation? Is that what they're gonna say? I'm so confused on what they're gonna do for that. But The Mistake was really good. I loved that well, I didn't love that Logan was using Grace because he couldn't get over Hannah, and that Logan didn't want Hannah, he wanted Hannah and Garrett's relationship. I did love how Grace made Logan do these like 6 tasks to win her back, but love that. Love that they didn't have this humongous breakup. They did have a little fight at the end, but I was worried there for a second, but they didn't. They made up. The end was kind of sad. I thought we were gonna get some more, but we didn't. It was just them at the bar celebrating something. But yeah, this month, the winner was Hunt the Villain. Overall, this month was pretty good. I read 13, which is a lot. Why is this video so long? I did reorganize my books here from the last time you saw me. It was not like this. Obviously, we could see that the stack has grown larger. Goodbye, guys.